This is so funny. Watch Stan doing this and the dog can't hear a thing. Still right now, this is working with the dog. She's all of the sounds. This is natural behavior for him. He's activating Stan.
I was about to say, praise your dog. She doesn't care.
So, what do you do in this situation, Stan? When the clapping ain't working, look, she don't know what's. She's just.
Untangle it under her leg. There you go.
You go. Look, this dog is. There we go. This is what you call training in silence. You might have to do this moving forward, Stan. Oh man. So walk us through what we can do to help, man. I know you was overseas.
Yeah, I just got back. Saturday actually.
Okay, you was serving the military.
Yep.
What French?
Army.
Okay, I don't know nothing about no military, so I ain't gonna pretend like I do. How long you been doing that, man?
I've been doing that for 6 years now, and then got out. Then went contracting for a little while, trucking.
Also, you a truck driver?
Yeah, I'm a truck driver now.
Oh well. You don't say. They got a trucker company in there.
Oh yeah.
They literally got loads of stuff that they have, man. They got trucks. I guess a guy that is in the military right now keeps one on the road, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking about getting me a box truck here in a couple weeks to get that going.
Oh well, shit.
Yeah.
Well, shit. So what was you over in Germany for here recently?
I was contracting, so I was working with this one company named Amentum. So I was doing that, working at a warehouse. Wasn't really doing nothing, just sitting around, collecting cash, and then just building my empire from there.
Okay.
And then I got what I needed to get out of there, so I'm like, you know what? It's time for me to come back home, take care of her.
Yeah. And what made you get her? Was this an impulse buy?
So I got her off for my girlfriend because she wanted a dog. Cause I was
so it was
on the
definitely
road.
impulsive.
Yeah, impulsive. Yeah.
Okay.
She was like, "You gonna be on the road? Don't be alone."
That's how women are. They like, look, I need a baby or a dog. You be like, look, well, let's go dog shopping.
Yeah. So she had a sister that her pattern was like hers, but like it was fully coat, so it was not that much white. And I was gonna get her, but she stood out more than me. And my girl was like, "I want her. So that's when I was just like, all right, cool, we got her. And then we, you know, when you forget a puppy, call her name, like they want to sniff everything, like she's doing right now. And then later on, I was just like, all right, we come to the house and she be knocked out. I'm like, still knocked out. I'm like, all right, something's going on here. So I took her to the vet. And I took her to the vet the first time to get her a shot. She got blue eyes. I'm just like, yeah, like me not knowing. I'm like, oh, that's cool. It's like, yeah, that could be a sign that she can be deaf, but who knows? So that's how I first got to introducing. And then I took my girlfriend to get that clear, like, all right, is she deaf or not? Man, she started breaking down crying when the doctor was like, yeah, she's deaf and this, that, and the third, yeah.
So did they do Merle to Merle?
So I bought her, and it's crazy because this is something I never do. Usually I see the dad, the mom. This time I bought her off a Facebook group. Got me. And I just moved from Alaska, so I was in Alaska, and I bought my first pit bull in California, where I'm originally from. So like I know the area. So off of her, I'm just like, all right. Somebody like, oh, go to this individual, and got her. And it was just like, man. But you know, with me, I love it. I enjoy it.
Yeah, you enjoy the process.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the process. But at first, sometimes it could be frustrating, but at the same time, I'm more patient than my girlfriend. My girlfriend was like, that's one of the reasons why I came back, because she is like too much for her to take care of by herself. So I'm like, I'll come back. So I came back.
Dog brought you back. Ain't that crazy what the dog will do? Won't he do it?
Man, and I couldn't take her to Germany because they doing a little ban where inputting pit bulls is hell. And then like if you do, you gotta go through so much stuff. Then you gotta pay taxes on them. I'm just like, all right, I'm not doing all that.
Yeah, it's like moving the house over there, basically.
Man, what? So I was like, all right, cool. I'll just come back.
Dang,
So does she know any commands?
how do you teach her? You just
no. So I gotta control.
Vibrate.
Yeah. So like I could tell her she's probably sniffing. She'd look at me, and she'd come right next to me, and she'd be like, oh, she like it over here.
and so that's a buzzer.
Yeah, buzzer. So she'd just sit right here in front of me.
So I just give a little tingle.
Tingle, yeah. So T means I'm calling her. When she's doing something wrong, I'll press the S. That means like I guess it's two two prongs on there. So the S is for probably a more like, hey, you messing up, and then T is like, hey, come here. So I said I just got back Saturday. So she went. My girlfriend know more hand signals with her than I do, but my girlfriend's more like in tune with her than I am, because with me, she'd just come by and sit next to me. I don't have to do much. With her, she's like a bully to her. Like, yeah, you got to tell me. You got to show me. Like, it's that male alpha dominance that she be like, okay, yeah, I ain't gonna do that much. But she,
and did you get to communicate with the breeder about this particular issue or no?
I tried to. He deactivated his account.
He just blocked your ass.
Blocked me like a motherfucker. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll take this bullet. And I was just letting people know on Facebook, like, hey, listen, if you see this individual, I have pictures and all that, like, cause I wasn't mad, and I'm just like, bro, like I just want to let you know, like, listen, you selling, you mixing Murrow, and that's when I started doing more research. Before you said you probably mix some Murrow, I'm like, you start doing research, and you said Murrow, I'm like, oh, probably that.
People that do stuff like that, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't.
You can tell them they still gonna do it.
Yeah,
and that's the problem with the dog world. There's a new dog owner every day, and you know, people are gonna be like, oh, she looks good, and they're gonna take it.
Yeah. That got me feeling good. Like, all right, cool.
I'll be like, no, nigga.
Yeah.
So what's been your biggest challenge with her?
Well, like I said, like I got her. She just went to training in July. I've been going since July. So with me, it's more. I guess I gotta get back, because she went to All Dogs Unleashed to get trained, and Dallas, and I guess they do the bare minimum. So they don't teach like, you know, they just do the obedience. Like, hey, she can go sit on the training pad without getting up. I can be in the kitchen. I point at the training pad. She'll go sit there all day. Won't move. She'll get her little. She'll do it. She'll be like, can I get off now? No. And I look at her. She'll be like, all right, I get back on. So to answer your question, I guess it's just overall just like, because she got the obedience down, but you know, dogs are always a work in progress type thing.
Well, I mean, you're saying that she can place. What other obedience does she have?
I think that's the only thing. But she won't run off on me. Like if I have her loose and I'm walking without a leash, which I don't do usually, but if I'm by myself and nobody's next to me, I'll walk without a leash and I'll see how far she's willing to take it. But she'll probably walk a couple heads instead of me, and then she'll turn around like, am I good enough? And then she come back around type thing. So that's the only obedience she has. Like, hey, if I say place, she'll place. If I say come, she'll come. If I say sit, she'll sit. If I say down, she'll down.
Show me.
Got a treat? You need a treat?
No, I don't think so. She's more interested in you. She like,
I'm the dog whisperer.
yeah.
He's sitting down.
Oh, there she goes. Okay.
So like getting her to stay in that position, I haven't trained her on that position. I haven't trained her to stay down.
You're doing a lot for a deaf dog. There's some
Right?
some good eye dogs, good ear dogs, and they listening, mine included.
Well, she can't hear you, right? This is one time Stan can't get loud.
Movie See No Evil, Hear No Evil. Stan can't make us out.
Yeah, exactly.
Chi 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 chi. Don't work here, buddy. You chi 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 somewhere else, nigga.
Hey, no sound distractions today.
Yeah, say. It's a good words. Still making noise.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's default.
You even have to say, that's a good girl with your hands.
So did they say she completely can't hear?
Yeah,
She deaf, bro. You don't understand it. When this happens, this is the worst case scenario. It's bad.
She'll be dead asleep. I come by her cage, I just tap on the floor and she shout, alright.
So what do your stems mean?
So that's what he just told you, man.
So T means if I say like if I click T, I mean like, and she looking at me, she'll come here. Good girl.
Oh,
and she'll be like that. Now if she's messing up real bad, I'll press the S. The S means like, hey, you messing up, and she'll know, she'll go like, okay, and she'll stop and she'll run right back to me. So if I press S,
a little bit.
yeah.
So have you tried doing like 2 T's for her to down?
No, I haven't. It just like if I do 2 T's, she'll come.
I ain't got nothing about. I know.
She probably like, okay, who
So
got the remote?
lower it a little. What's it on now?
It's on 22.
All right, so lower it a little because you see how she's having like a huge reaction. So now.
Oh, I got the treat. She's like, who got the treat?
Yeah.
What he's really saying is less is more in these cases, and finding that direct path to making sure you are basically communicating effectively with somebody who you can't talk to technically, even though dogs, everything starts with their nose anyway, would be ideal. It's a good thing she got good eyes. You know. I ain't got nothing, Mom.
Yep. She's like, there's no dogs. What do you
So that means when he gets her, when when she comes back, and then he puts her down, he basically busts twice.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. If I want her, I'm like, come here. If I don't want her, but hey, go. I just point, go over there. Like, hey, go over there. And she knows. She like, Dad? Oh, okay.
So what's your best advice for people that are buying dogs so this don't happen to them?
Oh man, best advice. It's so much because it's like you really have to do your research because like pit bulls have amounts of energy. If you don't have the time, don't do it, bro. Like that's the first thing. Don't do it because energy is everything because they feel it. They feel your energy. So like your energy down, all they want to do is play, and you're not giving it to them. Now you're neglecting them. Secondly, man, just do your research. Like research. Like make sure that hey, you meet the parents. Hey, make sure that they stay with them for at least 10 weeks. 10 weeks, and then make sure that the owners like taking care of the dogs because they're just like you buying a dog that you don't know if the aggression is huge and they're not even checking it. It's just like okay, so it's a whole lot, man.
Look, he said anything I say, bro. I ain't got to do nothing this episode. I mean, look, he's an owner. He's a pet owner. How many pit bulls have you had, man, over the years?
Over the years, I have 4. I got 3 in Alaska right now.
Oh, you still in the cahoots with Alaska?
Yeah.
How often you go back there?
I'm going back there to pick up my other girl, Dior, next month. No, April. Picking up her so she can have a partner to like guide her through like being outside. Cause I'm about to buy a house as well.
Yeah.
With a yard so they can play in. Right now I'm in an apartment. I'm just like, kind of hard.
Yeah.
Versus back in Alaska, I got a house, so the dogs out there in the back.
Dang, how long was you in Alaska for?
3 years.
Yeah, my heart is negative 22 over there right now.
Yeah, I think the worst it got when I was out there like negative 47.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
And that's when like your nose, like you trying to breathe, you hurting trying to breathe. You hurting.
Ain't nobody got time for that, man. Listen, I got one of the people in my feeding club on Instagram. She's in Alaska. She was like, "Oh, you think it's cold there?" She's like, "It's negative 22 right now." I said, "Fuck that. Fuck negative 22. That's for the birds."
Yeah,
That's you
That's
pour
warm.
water and it freezes, right? Like,
that's warm.
You said that's warm.
That's warm.
No, it ain't no way.
That's
Well,
warm.
so you wanted to see if the dog would do bite work?
Yeah, cause she bite.
do you have a harness?
No, not a harness, no. I don't think do we have a harness?
I mean, we got the next dog, guys.
She probably could, but do we got a small?
I think actually I have one in the car, small one.
Go ahead, look, guys, stay tuned. We'll come right back. That thing fit perfect, boy.
Yeah.
You got the right one. You got the right one, baby. Listen, So we got her in a little vest, people. It's one of the things you want to put your dog in. That one got the harness thing.
I just realized that the ring that normally was on there got ripped out. I was like, dang, boy.
Our dog's a terrorist. So.
Terrorist, boys. I was like, I just realized, I was like, oh, man, this might not work on this one.
See if she'll play with that. I think I got one.
There we go.
Then go see what we go see if we can get her. Where you go, mama? Go ahead, get on there. So a couple of things. You see in the active, man. She's active, she's interested, which is always good. I don't know how she would hear a burglar though. I'm being funny, but dead ass, you go. What happens if somebody walks in? Then she's got to have super discernment too.
Yeah.
Because she's got to know. She got to know who's who. Who's a non-relative and
Yeah, she's very friendly. Like she'll come up to anybody, like, okay, I know you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
You can
that's why
tell
I'm bringing
that.
my other dog Dior, because like she's more trained,
Yeah.
and the doctor like it's good to have 2 dogs, so she can sense when the other dog is
That's crazy. That makes sense. You know, like when you in the club with your homies and the temperature starts rising.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man, what's going on there? You know him? Yeah, man. Then everybody's temperature starts. Oh, the boiling temperature, when it hit 212, it's about to get hot.
Yeah, so I'm gonna bring her and I'm gonna put her through training. The training she went through with the same trainer.
Yeah.
So they can be on one scene. And now when I come in the house, you're already gonna know, and she can just wake up out of nowhere and just, oh, okay.
But she'll feel the movement and stuff.
Okay. Her senses is high. That's one of the things doctors like. She can smell food from.
Hey, remember in the movie Ray? It's like that hummingbird outside the window. How can you hear that? You could.
Go stand over there. It's be interesting to see how this one plays out. It's not gonna
I was about to say the whistle ain't gonna work, my man. No chirp chirp, no whistle.
I'm just naturally curious. I was just about to tell you. I said, look, you might just let her live. Make sure she eats good and just is a loving dog.
Yeah.
Cause you. I mean, I don't know how far you can take it, but you know, we saw that. What's that movie where he goes, Matt Damon go,
Oh, you're thinking of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood with Brad Pitt.
yeah, he goes, and that pit bull, they didn't see the dog the whole time. He quiet as
He's
hell.
right there on the couch.
Stay still.
So don't move. Stay like, be like a tree. This is so funny. Watch them doing this, and the dog can't hear a thing. Still right now. She's working with the dog. She's all of the sounds. This is natural behavior for him. He's activating Stan.
I was gonna say, praise your dog. She doesn't care.
So what do you do in this situation, Stan? Where the clapping ain't working, look, she don't know what's, she's just.
Untangle it under her leg. There you go.
You go. Look, this dog is. There we go. This is what you call training in silence. You might have to do this moving forward. see how far.
This is where you dress him up like a mime.
He said,
Hey, look at girls. You gotta fade it out on that too.
stupid, knowing the dog can't hear nothing. So what do you do in this position where you gotta praise the dog and like get her?
Do you teach it like good girl in sign language and then just sign it to death?
She ain't got no time for that, but she's still learning the behaviors and stuff. So every time, but he can't even come with an active word.
Oh.
He can't stump twice. He can't.
Maybe like do the buzz thing like 3 times, but then you gotta have that on deck.
He ain't got his buzzer. He dead.
Dang.
This is deaf training 101. Be quiet, people. Oh, get up. She turned. That's got a little weight in it, boy.
It do got a little bit of
Got a
weight.
little weight in it.
It's a little lightweight.
He ain't used to that little weight. That little weight make a difference.
You can pat her up when she does something you like.
Okay.
Girl, yeah. Even though she ain't gonna hear you. This is kind of entertaining, though.
Oh, pat, not rub. That's a rub. Pat, pat.
Yeah, rubber soother. You want to
play
pat her?
sports, right?
Yeah.
You ain't never. Good job.
Coaches
Yeah,
rubbing
yeah.
booties. You be like, oh, this nigga's a. Oh.
Hey man, what you nowadays some coaches boys.
She's at board. Good. We'll end on that. Take a little time.
That tongue hanging out to the left.
To the left, to the left.
Yeah, she was in the house for like 2 hours, and I went to take care of some business. And we got a big old park next door, and no dogs be in there, nobody be in there. So I got a cone ball,
Oh yeah.
and I just be launching that bad boy. She,
Go get it. And she brings it back.
oh what? She brings it back. She takes it to other places too. I'm like, bro, bring it back to me. She be like, nah, you gonna have to follow me, come get me.
Damn.
And then she go right in the corner, and she'll sit against the fence. She'll rub down, and then she'll drop
She
it.
was from Elise said, ah.
Don't work, bro. She don't even think.
So when you play with the ball, you don't use your recoil?
No. Because she'll see me and she'll just come back. So it's not like she just.
It's not every time.
Ball. Yeah, she's not just going off. She'll grab the ball, she'll turn around, she'll just come right back.
Interesting. Guys, listen. You know, I think we're all a little puzzled out here. I gotta be honest with you. And you're puzzled because dogs don't care about sounds, what they do. And if I get up and hype Eco up, you know, they'll get super loving, get active. His dog, all of ours. So you go, you know, when the dog who's hairless is what I'll call it, not hairless, but hairless. You go, well, what's the trick here? I don't know. I gotta, because you don't want to buzzer to death either. And then it becomes very addictive. And then imagine your buzzer die. You gotta charge that thing?
Yeah.
See,
every night. Every
It's
night.
like an Apple Watch. You gotta make sure that book is on the charger, otherwise there'll be a.
Like clockwork.
And so the good thing is, what I'm guessing is that this dog isn't an aggressive dog, so you don't have to worry about her being deaf and aggressive.
Yeah.
Because that would be a real bad problem. Yeah, at that point you got to put her down because now she can't even be a coexist with nobody else. The upside is you know, she's listening enough.
Yeah.
And he's got the patience to deal with it. I don't know what the trick to this is. I got to be honest, but I was curious as hell, which is why I was like, just pull up. And I said, Stan will be here. Yeah. And Stan's face is confused too, because I mean, what do you do in this situation?
I mean, like you said, it relies a lot on these buzzes and the stems, and you don't want to overdo it because they can't mean more than one thing to the dog. So getting her out in the world, confidence, she's a little squirrely when you touch her, but again, she can't hear, so she's going to take everything a little bit more literally than a normal dog would.
Yeah, that makes sense. It makes sense. You think about it. If you say something and you pet your dog, it like hype. If I say something and I change my tone, the ego be like, oh snap. You know, it's a change in tone. It makes it addresses. They'll address you body behavior wise a specific way. So that she don't know what's going on. So everything to her is heightened. Yeah. As he said, her senses is OD. The wrong touch could send the wrong message. Dang.
That's why like people be like, hey, can I pet her? I'm like, no, she's in training because I don't know how their dog is. I don't know how they are. I'm huge on energy too. So like, you having a bad day, you rub it with my dog, and my dog just get crazy out of nowhere, do something crazy. I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm good.
It's called chemo signals, people. The technical term is chemo signals. It's one of the things we reek of pheromones in a dog to see it. So there are dogs who will will get emotional when somebody's going through cancer. The dog embraces that same emotion. When you're dealing with stress, it embraces that emotion because its senses are, and naturally, deaf or not, heightened. And it's like, oh, you're reeking of stress. Cortisol's a real thing. It's a real thing. And when you're stressed out, you can smell it. You can smell it, man. And anywho, people, listen, take care of your dogs. We thank Malik, correct?
Yeah, Malik.
For stopping by and you know, letting us meet his dog. Hopefully, he definitely make you think about a few things. But the number one thing to think about, I think, in this episode is make sure you're doing your research, people. If you're getting pit bulls and bullies, unfortunately, the community of these people aren't rooted in a lot of care. And the care from let's do the right thing for the dog versus let's just produce dog thing. We meeting dogs like this and even hearing the stories and people literally using me right now to try to get folks for some money, it's frightening because I would never do that. I literally would never do that. So keep taking care of your dogs, people. Good luck.
Like, all right, man, let me follow Stan and stuff like that. So I was like, that's how I found a job. It was just like
Random.
Like, maybe there might have been a decibel that she could hear. This ain't even no noise.
She's just looking for the treat at this point. Look, people, so Stan has this, what kind of whistle is this?
This is Fox 40.
So it's a Fox 40, which is a high-pitched whistle, which also sends some type of vibration, I presume.
Yeah, that's how sound waves work, right?
That's how they work. Stand back away and turn around. He got some treats. So we're looking for his engagement.
you give me that.
She'll give you that because she's smart. She got her senses on food is heightened. Other thing is my man said he just switched to the raw too. That was huge.
Yeah.
She was losing hair.
She was losing so much hair. Like I can go like this. If I went all black, you would think my whole fit was a designer fit off of her hair. It was crazy. But now I switched to raw, man. Like hair, like it takes a little time, but like dramatic change within a day.
Dang.
Dramatic change.
So she ain't losing that much hair anymore.
Ain't no more.
Isn't that crazy, people?
She can sit in my car and I'll probably see like a couple here and there. But before she sit in my car, cause I got a cloth, man, it'd be like, yeah, let me go get it back from the thing real quick. That's off for the night, man. Let me go get this. I want nobody to sit in my seat, you know. But now like, I can sit there and I don't worry about it.
Now, people, I didn't sell him nothing. This is the first time meeting him. We literally just send an address and pull up. And fast forward, he says, yo, I just switched to raw, and boom, life is good. That's a white dog. She got some thick fur, too. So, I repeat, you see me grab his arm, wipe my hand. The better food, less hair problems. More dog food, more problems. Thanks, man.
Y'all really changed the way I view pit bulls now, especially her. Like, she changed my life. And the way y'all just, even Boots. I was like, Boots be on it. I was like, look at Boots. And then, you know.
I appreciate it. I mean, look, we don't know what we're doing, man. But it's just like when we started the Facebook, Amazon selling a book, you go, we got to figure out, we got to do the work. And in the work, we might find an answer. So even in, you know, you sending me stuff and communicating regularly, I put you in my general messages. So when you pop up, it actually shows like, okay, I kind of know this person a little bit. But, you know, your story, even with the deaf dog, and then watching Stan go through, he conducting the choir over, he don't know what he doing. It's funny to watch him because you go, he's got to figure it out because them noises, they literally ain't working. Get excited, get excited. But that's a beautiful thing because that was the goal. If we could change the way people see things, we could change the way people do things. And so far, we've empowered a lot of people. And again, it's just a try.
Yeah.
I ain't selling nothing. I got some supplements up, but you go, I ain't selling nothing. But like, here's some information that might help your dog.
Yeah. And it's up to the individual to take that information. But okay, let me do my research. Yeah, I can. Yeah, he's saying it, but let me do my own.
There you go.
To just verify.
There you go. And if they can apply, you go, wow.
Cause trust me, that changing her diet to just raw, no kibble. Don't get me wrong, kibble is the cheapest route, but like I started doing research like, okay, why did we switch to kibble? Like, oh, it was more
convenient.
Yeah, convenient. But like for who? For the human aspect, not for them. It just break out hair, you know, it's itchy, scratching, hot spots. Change that. She ain't got hot spots no more. She ain't shed no more. She got more energy, so I'm super stoked. I'm super excited.
Guys, and it's just like anything. It's funny because diabetes, people who have diabetic, they can't have a lot of sugar, right?
Yeah.
When you drink too much alcohol, have too much, your skin gets dry, everything gets dry.
Mm-hmm.
Your liver begins to corrode. What happens when you double down on too many carbohydrates, especially with an animal that don't even need it like that? Hell, we don't need them like that.
Yeah.
We need the bare minimum, and we need what we need. But in excess, it don't serve you no good.
Good. So yeah, raw where it's at.
And her name is what?
Nola.
Nola. I don't even think I asked her name. Nola. Poor Nola.
But that's the thing, she don't know her name, right?
Yeah.
She can't even. You can't even Nola. You don't hear that Nola there? Man, such a pretty girl. I just like that she's happy, man. Even people like, hey, man, I want your ego. I'm like, bro, he's just a dog, man. He's my dog. He's having a good life. That's how they look at me. Yeah. She's cool. Yeah, man, that's how you want us people to enjoy their process and enjoy their dog.
Yeah.
So we glad that you're doing that, man. Look, again, we don't know what we can do for you at this point. We wanted to see. Standing here hit a wall, but you just go activating her.
I mean, like all of that stuff, you just have to have very clear communication with her, and it's nonverbal. So hand
gestures.
signals, gestures, hand signals. You want her to come to the left, wide left, wide right. Want her to go to the middle, all of these different things. She can do it. It's just, a little more time consuming.
Yeah.
Because you can't say, you're messing up. You got to go back, reset.
That's the other thing. How do you can't even do a hard correction, any type of correction with her in excess, because it is not, bro. We did VR tearing Ego up earlier, but he know better. But he's a Negro. He's a Negro. Man, don't let us keep you, man. You more than welcome. Look, you need anything, you got my number.
Yeah. I mean, I don't do nothing all day. I just take care of her, take care of the house.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'm just
Well, you
here.
building your business and stuff.
Yeah, I'm building that. So like, I put like 2 hours on that every day. I don't overexert myself because